Hello everyone, this is Pamperchew. Today I've got out one of my unusual laptops and I'm trying to find some information on it, and so far I haven't been able to. I got this surplus store for $5. It is a Pentium 2 with 256 megabytes of memory I've upgraded. But it does not have a serial, or does not have a model number or a brand that I can find. This label says Coherent, Analizer PC, and they make laser and camera calibration equipment, test equipment. And so this was one of their calibration laptops, or test equipment laptops. It would have been hooked up to a camera and laser. So it's definitely a rebadge of some other brand. You can see their logo. It was made in 2000, and I've already gone through and upgraded a few of the components. It has maximum memory now, 256 megabytes of memory, and the only information on the label here that's maybe a hint of what it came from, model 667, and that's about it. It has a regular CD-ROM drive, and over here where a battery would have gone, three and a half floppy drive, and a really neat hard drive that pops out like this. I've installed a 60 gigabyte 7200 RPM drive, so it's one of the fastest parallel ATA drives that you can get for a laptop. On the back here, it takes regular barrel connector. All my other laptops take the same connector, so I can plug it in here in a second. And PS2 port, a television NTSC output, VGA, some sort of docking station port, parallel and serial. Infrared transceiver, and USB headphones, microphone, and line in. And this little port here is for PCMCIA. So anyway, if anybody knows what brand this is, please post down in the comments below. I'm assuming that it's one of those do-it-yourself kits that they had in the late 90s, where you can make your own laptop by getting a skeleton and then installing memory, CPU, and all the other pieces. I'll grab a screwdriver here. Take the CPU cover off. So underneath this is a Pentium 2, and that's the connector for the CD-ROM drive. This gets extremely hot when it's running, but that's pretty normal for the Pentium 2. Limit 50 time connection. There's a header that's well, here, I'll take it out. Get it. Now I've swapped the CPU with another module. I've had a couple of these modules, so I was trying out different CPUs I had. Right now it should just be the, oops, oh, I got it, okay. Oop. Thermal grease. So yeah, it's the Pentium 2 module. And I believe it's a 400 megahertz. Some little jumpers over there, some dip switches. Not sure what that's for. I'm not sure what any of the jumpers are for because I have no manual. If I can find the user manual, I can probably do a few more modifications. So here's the post screen, and it even says here notebook computer model 667, so it's the same thing as what I've already looked up. It has 8 megabytes of video RAM, a Pentium 2 at 400 megahertz, and should have.
That says 665, not 667.
Or whatever. And I could look up that number there too. 255 megabytes of extended memory on top of your system memory, which makes a total of 256. And it looks like it has a 256K L2 cache. Let's enter setup. Now here I wanted to try modding some of the options in the BIOS by modifying the BIOS itself, but I need to know exactly which computer it is before I start messing around with that kind of thing. It might be able to boot from a compact flash.
Good luck, I've tried doing that.
Well, it even says right here, movable devices. Oh, legacy floppy drive, maybe a USB super disk drive. Boot from that.
I've had other computers that can do that, but they won't accept it as an operating system. They only accept it as a bootable disk.
Let's see if it'll boot from the CD-ROM. Disk read error occurred. I need a boot disk.